Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Animal and I am the prehistoric farmer. I know I'm getting started not too early today, but hey man, I was up extremely late last night doing some art for everybody, and yeah, that's about all that happened because I was supposed to start this about 8:30 this morning, and I ended up doing some of my exercising. I didn't make it very far past that. Sat in my chair, was like, alright, got some of that done. Before I knew it, it was 9:30. Then before I knew it, it was noon. So I'm up, I'm around, all cleaned up, freshened up for the day, ready to get some farming done, chat. So yeah, we're gonna try to get some stuff done. We're gonna see what happens. That's all we can do, right? So let me get the stream shared out, and I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. What's going on, Ghost? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I got off my stream at about almost 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have stayed up all night, but I'm probably going to end up doing it again tonight. But tonight will be a different story. What's going on, you guys? Appreciate y'all stopping by. How's y'all doing today? Give me just a second. Let me finish sharing this out and we'll jump into it. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I better do this, yeah? Like that. Is that better? It looks a whole lot better. Holy cow, I see a ghost on here. There's a ghost on here, you guys. Look at that. Holy crap, there's a ghost on here. Oh my god. I
What's up?
put my headset on. Oh my lord. I see things happening.
I can barely hear you.
I don't have the mic down by my face.
Yeah.
I was talking low. Being soft and subtle. You know.
Yeah.
Man, You not working today?
I'm already done.
Oh, man. Well, it is almost 1 o'clock for me. Yeah. Us, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to bed at almost 7 o'clock this morning. And... Because I was doing that.
I figured you weren't going to be late getting on.
Man, I wasn't planning to be late getting on either. I was all like, all right. I got off the phone with off the voice call with Chops from Discord. I was like, all right, man, I'm going to do my exercises. I'm going to turn my YouTube on for a few minutes, watch some stuff, and then I'm going to get ready for my things. He goes, oh, bull, you ain't getting no streaming. You'll be on by noon. It's like, nah, man, I'm going to be on, dude. I'll be on in a couple hours, dude. I just got to get my stuff done. It's like, yeah, sure. Nah, he was right, because I did my setups. I sat down in my chair, and that was it. Life was over. I was like, no. But, yeah. He called it, too, because I crashed. He called it. I knew it was going to happen. I was fighting it while I was sitting here after I did my setups. And I felt it. I felt my eyes, like, wanting to, like, do that roll into the back of your head thing, you know, when you're sitting there and you're, like, trying to stay awake.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, this isn't going to work. And before I knew it, it was noon. I was just like, no way. Like, why'd I do this? Yep. So what'd you do? Did you just hop on?
I hopped on, and then as soon as I hopped on, I saw that you were on. I was like, well, are you going live or not? And then all of a sudden, I see all the notifications.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't holding back on trying to get started quick this time around. I was supposed to be going at 10, man. At the latest. I don't know. I gotta figure it out because, like, I get tons of views at nighttime from, like, the night people, you know, from cross seas and all that jazz. Because they stop by at nighttime, it seems like. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me. Because I used to stream at night. It used to be the only time I did stream. But I changed that up a couple years back. I got tired of it, man. Not tired of it, but I wanted to see the daylight more than I did. Alright, so got a lot going on here, man. Let me move my coffee cup real quick. So what are you working on there, big guy?
Well, I've got the grass already done. What's ready to go? The rest of it's still got to grow. I say a day or so, and it should be ready. Next month it should be ready.
We're not even able to start with grass yet, are we?
Finish the rest of it, but I've got to go get water for the greenhouses because they're pretty much empty.
Gotcha. I didn't think the grass was ready yet, man. That was weird. That's weird. Well, you got a couple parts that aren't ready yet, it says. Yeah, once this field starts to grow, this one field here that I'd done funny, you know?
Do what?
That field there that I did, that I added on to. Field 26.
I'm still barely hearing you. You gotta turn your mic up.
Oh, my mic's all the way up, dude. Hey, up. My mic's
Huh.
all the way up. Now my sound is all the way up now, but yeah, my mic's all the way up. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, that's weird.
It seems very low to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, everything's turned up. Everything on my streaming side, everything on my PC side. Yeah, I can't even find anywhere to adjust my voice for the game, so it's I don't know,
It's
man.
in general settings.
It's in general settings.
Oh, at the very bottom. Voice chat volume.
%. Game volume while not in focus is off. My input sensitivity is 70, but that's just what it's picking up, not the actual volume of it. I don't know, man. We went from having cold weather the last couple of days to really great weather yesterday and today. So it could just be that it's messing with me too. So I don't know. Don't have a clue. That's weird. Like, hmm. Alright, so let us do this. Okay, he's doing grass. He's getting something else done right this second. Where's my crap at, dude?
Say something now.
What's up?
A little louder. Not getting feedback.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Like, that's odd because, like, the only thing my PC is actually giving me the ability to turn up and down is my mic or not my mic, but my headset. You know what I mean, you guys? So, hmm. Give me a minute, you guys. Let me see what I can figure out. All right, how's this?
That's 10 times better.
Yeah, that was in my internal settings for the PC, somewhere where I never go.
Yeah, that's 10 times a lot better sounding.
Great. That means every little toot. No, I'm joking. You guys are gonna hear everything. Man.
I can hear you scratching yourself. Quit doing that.
Man, it's that poison ivy I got the other day, man. I was told not to go running like that through the weeds.
Why did you, as I say, why did you poison ivy to wipe your butt for?
I did, man. I went running through the weeds, man. They didn't tell me I was supposed to be wearing drawers. Now I'm itching everywhere. To itch.
Sounds like a personal problem. That's
Oh man, the doctor don't want to help. What do? I've tried everything but battery acid. No, I'm everything. If you tried everything but battery acid, you might as well just keep going with the trying.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get moving. I'm so stiff, you guys. Sorry, yeah. I don't have what you call it, man. I got that early onset rigor mortis.
Embalming fluid on you.
Just about, man. They're getting the tube ready, man. They're ready to put me in. All right.
So we got.
All right. So what I was
everything is looks like everything is good right now.
Yeah. All we got to do is get the. I think I got all the additional fields prepared. I think. 'Cause I think that's what I was doing the other day. Minus these two new ones that we've got. 3 and 8. I have not done anything with yet.
8 is fully fertilized.
Yeah,
3 will be fertilized when we put product on it.
Right. Okay, so
even 4 back here's got 1 layer of fertilizer already on it.
Yeah, okay, my thing is, what do we want to plant on 3? Because I want to put a thing down to process oils, right? Because that'll make us some good money. And I would like to plant either 8 or 9 in sunflower seed. Because we get a lot of rice off from 4 right there, from that patch that you did.
Oh right? Yeah. Well, actually, I'd love to be able to have another big huge one for it.
Well, that's
for that long rice, because it's good money.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, but I just don't know, like, what would be an appropriate field to do it in. Because, like, I want to buy 9 today sometime, but I don't know if, because I mean that's more squared up.
5 would be good. 5 would be good for a big old grain field.
For rice?
Oh yeah.
Is it flat? Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
it's
that's
ready
flat.
to go. It's empty and it's ready to go.
How much do they want for it?
$343.
Oh, I'm at $226 right now. All right, well, we can do that.
Yeah. Have you took any more money out yet?
No, I ain't taking any loans out. I haven't taken any.
Because we still got to get to our 2.5 anyways.
Yeah. Well, we still got to pay some back before we can take any more out.
Well, I mean, they're taking money out for the loan anyways.
All right.
They're taking $4,500 each month for us anyways.
All right. See, so what I'm thinking is, like, we can make some quick cash because we can get up to that 300,000 or whatever for that property or whatever you're talking. But we will need to, since it's January 2nd, we'll need to tag team on some lumber and get this one thing filled real quick. And then we can turn that in, because that'll pay us up to $250,000 in cash if we can fill this one big wagon up. It'll pay us a lot, and we'll be able to buy that field plus some. Have some money for all the AI work that's going to be going on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be busy. See, because I was looking at like buying 29, because that's 265, right? I was thinking
Yeah.
about buying that one because that butts right up next to the other wooded field area that I bought, and it gives us that area right next to the chicken coop. But that's a small field.
Yeah.
But I was looking at it for the lumber implications on what we could do with that too. Now that I know what the chips will get us, man, I'm gonna be planting silos around the the map and filling them with wood chips, man. That's crazy. We can't even. All right, so yeah, which one would you want to do? What do you want to do on 3? What do you think 3 should be? Should we do that with grass, and then that way we can actually mow that? Because you have a grass dryer to dry grass, or do we actually have to ted it to dry it?
Yes, that one. That one.
The one that you replaced is the one that dries the grass.
Yes.
Okay, and the other one that the one that I put down is the one that turns it all into just silage.
Yes.
And both
Yeah,
make
my big one actually
both make
dries it out
silage.
for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And both
Yeah.
will
Now
make
the other
silage,
one
so
actually
that's a
makes
plus.
TMR. For
I
us.
seen that. That'll make TMR,
Yeah,
silage. Well, it'll turn everything into silage, and then we can turn everything from silage into TMR if we want to, which is a
Yes.
plus, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It can handle
But yeah,
that.
it's got a grass dryer in it right now. So.
Okay, cool. So, should we make 3 grass, or hear me out? Should we plant something in it that will turn into chaff? What will turn into chaff? What could I plant here that could turn into chaff? I guess is the question. What would be something good?
Corn.
Corn.
Corn's about the only thing you can.
Really? We can't put potatoes in and then just chaff it up. Can't do spinach, beans. I'm curious. Anybody out there in the FS world that's watching or tunes in? I know I got started extremely late, but if you stop in, got some serious questions here, man. We're trying to figure out how this chaff works and what else can be turned into it. Is it just corn? Or can we do, like I was just suggesting, sugar beets, maybe not the root style crops, but, not that I want to do sunflower because sunflower is going to produce us oil in the long run.
It says
But
grass is the best one. Okay, grass and corn.
to make chaff? How do you make chaff out of
It says
corn?
grass can be, yeah.
Oh, you need a forager for the forage wagon for making chaff, right? Well, doesn't your forage
Yep.
wagon make chaff, or does it just
It
cut
can,
grass?
yeah. I just have to have a different header. Yeah, it's got to put a different header on it. Which
Okay,
no
well,
big
I
deal.
think that's what we might need to do is buy an additional header, and then I hate this word, but segregate a field for grass, and it only be used for chaff. So that way we can keep our chaff, because we can make chaff silage, we can make grass, hay silage. So I was looking at what it makes. There's we can do all different kinds of stuff. That one alone, that you got, that dryer alone, can make us so much money from making
Oh, wow.
silage and even selling TMR. So, yeah, it's gonna be a money grabber. But as long as we keep buying these big fields and we get everything planted and doing what we got to do, we're gonna blow it up, man. It isn't gonna matter. All right,
Yeah.
so what's our first planting? What can we plant first? Let me pull that back up, chat. Let me see what we got here. I'm sorry I'm moving slow for anybody that's watching. I'm literally. It usually takes me like an hour and a half to get around and moving, and I knew that if I waited that long to get going on the stream today, it'd be almost 2 o'clock. So let's just work with me here. I'm trying to. I hate having arthritis. It sucks. It's the worst part of the day, especially when it rained all night last night and throughout the day. All right, so we're gonna do some corn, which goes in April. What did can green beans be done with anything other than
Canning.
just canning? Canning or selling? Okay.
I mean, you have to have quite a bit of green beans to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I was thinking one of these
Just
big fields, a big field would work.
Those only sell, the cans only sell so much money a pallet.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with the saplings. The saplings are the same way. I found that out. Saplings are only a price per pallet, not per liter.
Oh, for the rice saplings, okay. Well, I mean, once we get as much as we had the other day, we can just sell them off anyway, because those 3 little fields are so tiny. But we can make rice packets and stuff like that.
We got some sorghum we need to sell off too.
That's chicken feed.
Is that chicken feed? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm using to feed the chickens with. We have enough there to be able to feed them 2 more times, I think.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we got rice in April, corn in April. I didn't get any wheat planted this past season. We need to plant some this season, so we need to buy a piece of land for that. Sorghum can make straw. I mean, we could always plant a thing of sorghum somewhere. But March, I have to plant sunflowers. Yeah. March, okay, let me check my map again, because I want to plant sunflowers. All right. So you think 5 will be a good candidate for doing rice on? So we need to make some money there. Okay, so I'm going to plant 8 in sunflowers when it comes time. And with that being said, I'm going to jump over here. Where's my tractor at? I probably got it somewhere, don't I? Mr. Johnny, leave your stuff abroad. Where's it at?
We're looking for.
There it is. There it is. I was standing right in front of it.
Right in front of you.
Jesus. That is so ridiculous. And then my key thing fob thing don't want to work properly.
You can't plant sunflower with that one anyways. We'd have to rent one or.
Yeah. When it comes time, I'm gonna buy that Creverlin that I like. That way I ain't gotta keep renting it. Because I rent it, I put the seed down, and then I get rid of it before it has a chance to charge me for a full hour.
There you go. We'll do that in both with, yeah.
Alright. Still January. We'll run over and get hooked up. I can...
Ain't really much we can do, really.
No.
You got pretty much got the fields ready.
Yeah, all we gotta do is, let's hit this lumber up real quick. Let's try to get some, let's see if we can't grind out some wood real quick. We'll use the big trees that are there that I planned to put up. And what we'll do is I'll just save up money from sales and stuff at the end of our planting season, because we'll just jump right through the seasons, because we're trying to buy all the big fields anyway. And once we buy them, contracts are pretty much out the window, because we'll just get bullcrap contracts. So, but we're going for money. We're going for that power. So, we'll we'll just do what we gotta do. We'll drag out, get as much money out of this lumber that we can here. Like I said, I'll save up. I'll buy field 29, which is by our chicken coop. So that way we got all that lumber yard to work with as well. We just got to make sure that we toss a couple into the tree thing, our wood, our sawmill. God dang, I was drawing a blank. But yeah, there really ain't a whole lot here. I mean, honestly, that's doable. I mean, we don't really need a whole awful lot. Oh, we do. We need a lot. How many trees are left on our property right there at Walters? You know what? No, we got trees behind our lumber yard that I didn't want to take out. We're gonna take them out. We're just gonna clear those out, and then we'll. Oh, you got that one. Okay, never mind. I ain't grabbing that. My bad. I wasn't even thinking about it. Alright. Let's start right here since we got a nice chunk of trees right here yet. We'll start right here. Let me get this guy opened up. Just pull that trailer right up next to her there. Oh, he's there. You're good. That'll work right there. All right.
I don't have a chainsaw. You come down, I'll start feeding you.
Works for me. What's going on, Ray?
What's up, Ray?
Oh, yeah, it's nothing, though. But, and I mean, yeah, I mean, it sucks that we lost it because those were a lot of dinos. We spent a few days working to get them. I spent a few days getting my Rexes all built up. But, you know, I mean, hey, man, it happens. You win some, you lose some. I mean, me and Chops, I mean, the way that me and him normally play using our shotguns, like, I mean, it took us a minute to figure out how we had to play, you know, to be able to do it to win almost every match. I mean, we don't normally lose very often, so when we do, it's a good experience. It's even better experience when we do it live on stream, because I don't like how people post videos of only ever winning a match or, you know, stuff like that. Like, that really bothers me because they're not showing you the hard part of it. I like to show that knit and grit, the wins, the losses, even the subtle arguments between each other. That's what teamwork's all about, man. This guy's already cut. This guy's just standing there and he's cut already. That's so weird.
I had to buy a chainsaw.
Oh, so you can cut those trees up while they're in there? Yeah. We should have two for the farm, don't we? Because I bought the steel and I thought we had one already.
No.
That's weird.
You have yours. Well, yeah, you have one in there in the hand tools.
Yeah, you should be able to use it then.
No, because it's under your name.
Yeah, but we're on the same farm. That's weird.
I know.
I mean, if it's the steel, then I could understand that because I am using that, so.
Okay. I just bought that stupid thing and then it's gone now. Did I sell it back?
Yeah, I'm not sure how those mech things work, man. I'm gonna have to build one up, but I'm gonna have to. How do we find the? We gotta find the blueprints for them, right? That's my thing. Is I don't want like we need like ascended blueprints or whatever they're called, man. For that, I don't really want to build anything that's cheap. But it was fun either way, man. It was for me. It was a learning experience, so I'm all right with the loss. That's how you build character. That's how you define who you are. In the battles, you win and lose. That's philosophical somewhere. Someone said it back in the day. I know it. I just don't remember who it was. I can be full of wisdom when I want to. And pea and vinegar. Oh yeah. Know what I mean? How is the lumberyard doing? I gotta check that. I'll throw a couple in when I get time. Oh, it's still got some wood in it. The little guy doesn't. So he's not making any money. We probably got trees over there next to the house yet, so. Oh, you know another good field that we could end up buying. It's got a lot of trees on it as well. 35. .35's a pretty nice looking field too. Pretty big. Get that guy right there cut down, put him in the actual thing, because that's where he goes. Originally I was going to save all the big ones for just the building, you guys, chat, but I gave up on that. We need money. And the coffee's already gone, so I'm going to have to go get me a cup of coffee. Come here. I had 70 views on the arc yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that it wasn't higher than that, truthfully. Not that I'm complaining, but like, I'm just surprised. Really, I was really surprised. I was expecting it to be like, 'cause, I mean, the last time I did an arc stream that late, when I got done, I had like 160 views, 170 views on it or something like that. So I was all like, I was kind of expecting to see somewhere shy of those numbers, you know. But when I seen like 60 plus views last night, I was like, ouch, I must not have shared this right. Which, I mean, that's usually what it comes down to, is I probably didn't share it right or something ridiculous of that nature. I need to check my graphics card to see if they did an update. 'Cause I'm telling you what, this game has got a little bit of that shakiness going on. Ooh, that might be my internet. Might be getting a little shoddy right there for a minute.
I was glitching up against that wood chipper. I couldn't get away from it.
Okay, yeah, you're like your voice was so distorted. It was like, I was like, what
Yeah.
am I listening to? I thought we was getting a transmission from another world, man. I was like, yes, first contact.
That's that wood chipper.
What's that?
I think it's that wood chipper.
You think it's the wood chipper? I think it's the wood chipper too, because there's something wrong with that wood chipper because it has not been working right.
No, it hasn't.
I don't.
Need we. I hate to say it. We kind of need to get that other one
The T-Rex, yeah, I want that T-Rex one.
Yeah. And put that sucker in here. We don't have to worry about all this stuff here. We just
I mean,
pull
we
right up
got
to it, and it'll wood chip it for us.
we got that one that we can put the stuff on, but I don't like the way they got that one made. You know what I mean?
No, it'd be the same. It'd be the same thing we're dealing with now.
Yeah, cause where is it? This guy right here, this dop stat, I thought was gonna be pretty cool, and it is. It's kind of cool, but it still has the same issues that we have with the one that we're using right now, where tree branches get stuck on it and don't want to pull in, even though the grinder's right there. So as long as that T-Rex one, the T-Rex one you were telling me about, don't have that type of issue, we'll be good, man. Yeah, this thing here's just a bunch of load, man. Oh yeah, you got see those stumps right there? Yeah, those nubs. You got to cut those nubs off. Yeah, this is ridiculous, man. Yeah, dude, that's insane. They made it too picky. But you know what though, Ray? At the end of the day, I'm just happy to see that people tuned in and watched. You know what I mean? To be perfectly honest with you, I'm just happy when people stop in. Even happier when they actually stop in and say hi. But either way, my guy, that I'm happy to see it. Had by my counter last night, it had 60 hours of watch time too, which was impressive. Because that means that at least some people stuck around for a while. Which I was super stoked with. When you put the time and effort in like that, I mean, you hope to see results. So, yeah. No, I did not. Ah, dang it. No, I didn't. I did not. I'm gonna have to hop on there and go get it.
What'd you do?
Oh, Ray left
something?
me some. Ray left me some stuff outside my base on the island, and I need to get it out of there and get it all put up in storage in case this. Because they're talking about doing some stupid BS crap to the game. About well, it's not stupid. They're going to a new engine. They're going to an actual gaming engine, because the gaming engine that we're using right now for Ark to play on, it wasn't meant as a gaming engine, more so than it was a building engine to build your stuff on and test it to see if it'll do some of the commands you want type thing. But it wasn't physically built for hundreds of thousands of people to be using it to game with.
Yeah.
So they're going to Unreal Engine 5.0 5.2 or 5.5 or whatever it is. And then they're talking every year they want to update that to like 5.0, 6.0, you know, stuff like that. Pretty much every year for the next 2 or 3 years. They want to keep increasing and updating the engines. So that way they're staying ahead of the game. But, I mean, they'd stay ahead of the game if they'd quit paying for all the love and everything to their exes because, you know, they're just blowing money and getting rich. But yeah, they're just doing so much to the game, it's just getting unreal. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. They're trying to rebound the game, but sounds like a lot of people think they're just trying to kill the game. Which, I don't know, that'd be like... I don't know. That'd be like shooting your milkman in the foot, I guess. Never get milk again. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. If you can get that thing to turn on its side, yeah, it should go. But I hate it, man. I'm telling you guys. That is insane. And the way this wood chipper just grabs everything, man, just assumes that it's gonna go in like this or like that, and it's like, no, man. Oh yeah, they're also talking that like a lot of our mods might end up getting ruined or might disappear or stuff like that, and it's like a lot of people are mad. A lot of people are mad. Well, you know, I mean, we'll just see what happens. That's all we can do. There you go. There's a log, man. I about pulled the backbone out pulling that beast. She was heavy. Yeah, you like how those long trees are so inviting on being moved around. Oh, here's a mess. Get up the hill, man. Get up the hill. There's a messed up old tree. Just barely got that right there, you guys. Eat away, buddy. Eat away. Oh, I see. I see what's up with that guy. It's the piece on the top, man. This guy right here. Oh, no, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. It's just that it's too wide for the grinder. There. Now it should slide right in there now. Oh, man, I'm inside the tractor. What? I've never been in a tractor like that. It's a whole new meaning being inside a tractor.
There it goes.
Yeah, it takes a minute sometimes for them. Like, I'm not impressed at how sometimes they go in and then sometimes they won't. And sometimes if you have a pointy end on the branch, it won't even take it. You gotta turn it around and shove the blunt end of it in. It's ridiculous. That one's probably got a branch on. No, it don't. It should just go right in. There ain't no branches there. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, though. Oops.
Yep. Didn't mean to do that.
It just disappeared. No, and it happens, like, and it's, sometimes it won't. Like, you see how slow it's going right now? Like, this will work in there, but it's kind of like that mechanic that they gave it, where it'll pull things in slowly. It's really dumb, because then it won't do nothing for a minute, but then if you bump into it, it'll take right off and start slowly pulling it in. Yeah, me give up Ark? No, I can't give up Ark. I can't give up playing dinosaur games, period. Just wouldn't... My name wouldn't fit well then, you know what I mean? The prehistoric farmer, I mean, just, it wouldn't work.
Branch was holding it from going in.
Doesn't surprise me none. Something as minuscule as that. A minimal problem as a branch. Which, if you think, in theory, those branches would get pulled in and folded onto themselves in the process of being pulled into that. There are other games. Yeah, I want to try the aisle out, or whatever it's called, where you gotta start off as a baby dino and work your way up. I want to try that out. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool. Watch a lot of people play that game, and it looks awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through here and probably plant some trees. Bunch of those flagpole style trees or whatever they're called, so that way they can just be easy to run through the grinder. We ain't gotta worry about all these extra branches. See, some of these you can't even really cut the branches up super close. They need to refine the chainsaw mechanism too. Because when you're looking down the sight and you see that little dot, you're not cutting where that little dot's at. Which in reality, if I'm looking at something, that's where I'm cutting. I'm not cutting 6 inches to the left. I'm trying to cut these guys up so that way they'll fit in there for you. Alright. Thing is, it takes like 20 minutes to fill this thing up. Get in there. That's right. Quick and easy, my dude. Quick and easy. How's that looking anyway? 22%. It's only 56,000 liters. Holy God. Yeah, we're gonna start putting a couple big ones in. Alright. Drifter, what's going on, buddy? Sorry I didn't see your message right away, man. How you doing today?
Up, Drifter?
Hopefully this separates the two right there. I hope. It did. Awesome. Good. Right there. Sorry, I was cutting through it and then I started looking at where that line was going. It just didn't look straight enough for me, guys. These things got to be cut really close to even. Otherwise, you're up there cutting it again. And measure twice, cut once type of thing. It's not going in. Turn it around and put it in. You'll find that it'll go in if you turn it around. It's ridiculous. You love that or what?
Still won't go in for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta kind of twist it and angle it. It's something about inside the grinder that's like, I don't know.
That little piece will go in.
Yeah, go ahead and drop it right there. Let me see if I can't use this piece of wood to push it in there. Oh, go ahead and put your piece up there. I want to see if I can use this as like a pusher. Because I do it sometimes on these and it'll work.
That little piece would go in there.
You got a little piece in there?
Yeah, it's stuck in there too.
I see. Okay. You know, it might be that little guy that's stopping everything. You know what? Alright, go ahead and turn around and see what happens. Let me. Oh crap. That's not what I wanted to do. There it goes. Go ahead and let that one fall in there.
Just shoved it in there.
Seeing like that, I got that cut so that it'll fit. Because I know they'll fit, so I got these sizes cut pretty
That
perfect.
little piece underneath there is what's holding it. You can get that little piece out of there.
Oh, I already got another trunk man. Give me a second. Yeah, that piece is... No, it's stuck. There's two pieces in there. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta go like this, find the right angle. And then come in here. You just gotta wiggle these little pieces around till they grind up. It's pathetic. And that's what I mean by they need to fix this crap, because... Yeah, I go through, I cut these things at perfect size so they'll fit in there. Like, that's on an angle, so that won't go in. But, you know, when they put them on the stuff properly, guys, they just eat right in there. There's no reason we should be fighting with it. Just a second, let me grab this guy. Get the angle right. You should be able to push that right in there. See, there you go. It's like those old ice cube crushers or veggie crushers. Remember where you had to force the veggies in there for them to crush? Yeah, that's what this thing's like. Man, look at that. This guy's all like, I'm not going in, man. You can't make me. Can. Watch. Oh, man, he's going for the long one. He ain't playing the short game. Yeah, the long ones can be kind of... Okay, what you gotta do with this, guys, turn it around and put this end in first, bud. Because these branches won't affect it none. You can stick that end in first, and it should eat that right up. Oh, there you go, and just push it right on in there. Watch her eat. And we'll follow her up with a big dog. And then mine gets... Go figure. Oh, we own all the property together. Ray. It's shared. It's a shared farm type thing, man.
I can't even grab that one. That's glitched in there.
I mean, it's going.
Yeah.
You know, here, let me do this. There you go. Now you should be able to grab it. That branch should go cut right off there, man.
Trying to get cut right now.
We're gonna cut it from 2 different angles. There you go. It went. I hate it when it does that stuff, man. It's like, what are you getting hooked on in the sky, man? There's nothing there. Get off it, you know?
Yeah.
There was a game back in the day that I had for my old PC that had it was a dinosaur game, right? And it had all these different textures and stuff that were all super cool back in the day. I'm talking 97, 96, you guys. And some of the textures, like what you see on the wood, reminds me of those textures that they used to have on that one dinosaur game. It was a weird game too. I never understood it. I think my stepdad did, but I never understood it, man. Alright, eat up, buddy. Eat up. I know that was not me grabbing that thing and moving it. Alright, these guys are a little stout and might not even go in here. Well, they'll go in, but I'll probably have to cut the end to a point. You know what I mean? To get it to start feeding in. A wedge, I guess you would call it.
That big bad boy went in there.
Some, man, that's just it though. Some will, and it's like, well, wait a minute, why'd that go in? But yet it won't eat this, you know?
Yeah.
And it's that exact question the Giants needs to fix, so that way people aren't having to ask themselves that, like, because that leaves a lot of people in like
they
disgust,
need to come up with a bigger
man.
wood chipper than this.
Yeah, no, I would have figured, because I mean the truck one, that's cool, it's nice, but it doesn't have a bigger mouth on it or anything technically. The same size branches that get stuck here get stuck there. Yep. So yeah, they just need, like, if they'll listen to me, man, they just need to build one that looks like a dinosaur shape and name it for me and let me have something, man. That's all they gotta do. I think that's just something every streamer wants to see a game do. But I want to, I mean, I don't want it just for me. I want it to be obviously something that people could laugh at when they see, you know, get a little giggle out of, you know. But it's gonna work in the game. And then when they see my channel, they'll put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, okay, gotcha, you know, like, that'd be cool. I bring it big, I bring it thick. It's a really abnormal stick. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to trip you with my big wood, man.
Oh, you're good.
My big lumber's getting in the way. You might have to cut the end of that into like a wedge shape to get it to go in there properly.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
This is, yeah, this guy borderlines the thick and unusual. This wood is of that of no mere mortal man. See, I don't get that. Like, you got it in there, but now it's floating. It'll go. It'll go. It'll go. It's pulling. Pulling itself in.
It's starting to pull it. We're going to cut this little edge off here.
You might need to. Here's the other section.
46%.
36%.
46.
Oh, 46. Okay, cool.
46.
Come on. I hate it when it gets all odd shaped like that. Okay, I'm trying to think. What do I gotta do to tilt it the way I want to tilt it?
There you go, right there.
There we go. It's kind of hard when you got some of these guys because they don't want to move. See, and there's nothing stopping. There it goes. But yeah, like, these guys should just get pulled right in there. I think we got a couple more big trees over here. Oh, we got one big tree down here. We got to get that. He's in the road. Sorry about that. I didn't know that, man. We're blocking traffic down here. There you go. Check this big guy out.
Sometimes what gets me is the
It's probably this piece of wood that's in here, man. Might, yeah.
what it is the branches. That's what's getting me.
Let me get this piece of wood out of here real quick. There you go. Yeah, they got a lot to do to this to fix it, to make the stuff work better. But Oh, sorry. Cut this guy right about there. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. Right, that should work. There is a what do you call it, Ray?
Oh, the scorpion.
There is a few tools that'll do stuff like that, but no, some of these trees are way too big for some of those tools to work on.
Well, they're awkward shape.
Yep.
Yeah, they won't fit. They won't fit the cutting tool.
Like this one that I'm working right now is way too big. Those mainly work.
They're more for the slender ones.
Yeah, like pine or. Well, pine.
Which, I mean, there is slender ones on the map that we can go after.
Yeah.
But
It's 64 out today. Nice. Nice day.
yeah.
Come on, it's taking forever to cut. It's not gonna cut it because it keeps rotating, moving on me. And it did. It just cut it in the wrong freaking spot, dude. Are you serious? That's not gonna go through the grinder. For a fleet of boats or cabins, right? You would think so. Could. We're not on that map though for the boats. Kinda hoping that's gonna fit, but I doubt it. Oh, she went. Good. I was initially afraid. It did get stuck a little bit, but Shouldn't be a problem. It's all about getting it going the right way, guys. See, like I didn't get that in there right. Six 63% at 158,000 liters. That's roughly $158,000. Holy Jesus. No, that should fit. That should fit in reality. Reality, that should pull itself in. Cut it right in the crotch. Right between the two. If you can get in there, cut it right in the crotch.
I turned it to where it should fit in there, but I don't know why it's not wanting to fit in there.
Yeah.
Throw this thing back this way a little bit. It jackknifed that thing.
Yeah, hold her steady right there. I see what's going on. The top one on the back left and the bottom one on the bottom right are causing like a pinch point. I'm trying to cut it, but the dang thing just keeps moving on me. I'm trying to cut it like right down the center, but yeah, I can't get it to cut. Come on. Yeah, see if you can cut it right, and if I can get the center of the crotch to cut like right down with the wood, then it would fold on itself. But yeah, like this thing keeps moving. They need to fix this collision crap. It's getting really annoying. There it goes. God dang, that is so ridiculous. They really need to work on the collisions of stuff.
I'm trapped. There you go. Yeah, there.
It's gonna be that top branch, bud. Yeah. You almost went in with it, man. Shoelace almost got stuck, man. I watched it. It's my story. Where's your shoelace? When they ask how he went, I'll tell them it was the shoelace that dragged him in. Meow. The little guy go with it?
No, it ain't going to go in there.
Man, what is up with some of this stuff? Yeah, you'll have to just put it in there and then do the rotation thing with it and see if it rotates until it gets caught. It's so dumb. Love this game, though. Alright, I'm going to cut this one here, kind of slice it in half, and then again in half, and then maybe this stuff will fit right in there with less fight. Some of these I've kind of figured out how to
There it
cut.
is.
You know what I mean, Go? Some of them I've figured out how to get them cut just right so that it's easier in and out type
Yeah.
thing with them. And some of them are just like, oh, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second.
I was gonna rotate and just put it
Oh.
in like that.
Hold it right there, hold it right there. Now that bottom half, the big part, that should fit if you can get it to go in there on its side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like that right there. It should. Fingers crossed. Worst case scenario, you might have to make one cut, and that's on the branch that's on the very top. Long as I did it right, you should at most one cut. Right there. This is going to be a little different with this one because this has got the main stem of the tree going right through it. So this one I'm going to have to cut here and on the left. Like so. Flip over here. This guy. Do it like so. It is all thick. We're already up to 231,000 because the time just switched over to 10 o'clock. I like that. We got stuff making us money. We got a lot of wool. I gotta go get rid of that too. We got tons of wool. She should be going, man. What's she doing? And what's the hold up, man? Come on, little tree. Wait, I'm just trying to pull the tree branch, man. The tree branch. Alright, you know what? Forget you. I didn't want you anyway. You stupid piece of wood. I'll cut you. I got you. I'm gonna gut him right in the center. There we go. Alright, we got a couple guys here. I don't know if it's gonna fit or not. He might be a little big. I think he's big. Oh, he's too big. Yeah, hold it right there. Hold it right there. Just a little wide, so let me get the cut. Let me get the cut. Try to put it in right there and see if it'll go. I'm thinking that top half might catch it. Yeah, alright. Yeah, just cut it right in the center there, bud, and it'll fold on itself. Okay, so that means this guy is going to be a little too big then. So let's just cut him right here, you guys. Give me a second. Let me get these guys cut down a little bit more over here since...
You're fine. I'm gonna grab that big branch behind you.
Oh, you're good. I'm getting these guys right here cut up a little bit more. Now that I've seen what it looked like when you wedge that one in there. There we go. And this guy, just because I don't trust it. We're going to take right here. There.
There he goes.
What are we at? We're at almost 80%, man. We're at 78%. The fact that we're getting, even able to get another load out of this is awesome.
Got it in there.
Yeah, it's so weird how it'll do that, isn't it?
They went stuck it straight up in the air.
Yeah. That's right. Go on. Break down. I like how they make it kind of take some time every once in a while. But then other times it's like you're sitting there waiting for it and it's literally just taking its sweetness. Dude, that looks like a big, what do you call those things, man? A slingshot.
I got one of those little forks to find water.
Yeah, I got a slingshot. Check that out.
Who?
Yeah, the,
YMCA.
Yeah. The YMCA.
I'm trying to find water.
Yeah, dowsing rods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using it for a dowsing rod. Which really does work. Surprisingly enough. And a branch is a really good thing to use. Two fresh branches. You take them off the same tree. They say that they bend. They'll bend in toward the water, compared to where the dowsing rods, the metal ones that are made out that you use that are out of copper, how they like kind of like ting in toward each other to let you know where you're at.
Yeah.
No, Drifter, we didn't hear no earthquake. I mean, we get earthquakes here in Michigan, not like big enough to say so or anything of that nature. Like we've had a couple of them that have registered on the Richter scale, but not like massive. We had enough that maybe it shook just enough that a picture frame may have tilted, or it shook just enough that maybe the bats in my belfry felt the distortion. You know what I mean? But I mean, my grandpa, when I was younger, he told me that we had one here in Michigan that they didn't report on. You know, that people didn't really report on it, but it was enough that it had actually fractured the foundation of my grandparents' house, or my granddad's dad's house, I guess. My great-grandpa's house, supposedly. I don't know. I mean, you know how stories are. We got a big old branch.
Let's go.
Well, most of it is. Then you get this branch like this that for some reason it's got that too much of an angle, and it won't let it get into that.
Yeah.
And that's what bothers me the most about it, is like, look at that. Like, those teeth are grinding, they're cutting, right? They should be grabbing this and pulling it in. And considering they're fresh, you know, and they're moist, they're nice moist little wooden tips here, they would fold in, you know, they bend as it's getting pulled. Until you get to the thicker stuff, and then eventually it breaks. But these, like, the teeth on these are made to grab on these chippers. And yeah, we should be watching this stuff grind up as soon as it touches the front, not like this guy get halfway in there and then decide, hey, I'm gonna do this. Oh, we got another one down here. Grab him. But this right here that we got, Ghost, this should be enough bud to be able to buy that one piece of property that you want over there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then all I gotta do is save up from all our stuff, and then I can buy that piece of property over here, 28 or 29. Then I can start working that toward the fall time, start working the wood on that, and get that all built up, and get it all put in silos and whatnot, and ready for sale. Because the wood chips are going to bank us on here for sure. Going to help keep us out of... Well, we still need to make sure we get some of that loan paid off, and then we got to take more loan out to get to... We got to take another $1 million loan out. Just to get to 2.5 million, right?
Yep.
Because we only got to 1.5, so... But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get this challenge done this time around. We are getting it, man. We're getting it. 100%. Get in there. Come on. That was ridiculous. Come on, you guys. Like, look at that. This wood is in it to win it, man. Doesn't even want to go. There she goes. Oh. Oh, he's just standing there with him. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, I was on my phone.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I was looking at something.
What do you win? What do you mean, what do you win? Oh, that's just like a goal thing that we had set that everybody had chosen for us under like doing like polls and whatnot to figure out what people want to see done, you know, stuff of that sort. And the day that I had finished up, I had the poll set up at what we had to do it at, and it was set at 50% of whatever I made had to go into debt, and then a quarter of whatever I had is what we would start with. So overall we started with a mil, with I think 1.5 mil, but we went with 2.5 mil. So we went with half of what I had because I had 5 mil. So we went with 2.5 mil and then 1.5 mil for the debt, and then for our overhead to start the game off. And technically, yes, we did have to take loans out to help push our debt ceiling, which did eventually give us more money, but we kind of offset that by having a bunch of extra crap to do. Or at least we try to. How's she looking, Ghost? Oh, you're not in there. 92%. Let's go. She's almost done, buddy. I cut that, really? I know I cut it. To make a nice grassy area. Just for mowing, I mean, it wouldn't be anything we'd be able to use a forager on. Oh, I got a couple trees over here yet. They're down still. Okay. Okay, it took a little bit longer than 20 minutes, okay? But this will get us that other field that we want to use for rice and all that. So, that's what we're going for. And then we're going to get the planting done. And then we're going to be rushing like it's all fun and games to get to harvest season, which is August for most of our stuff that we grow. Well, starts in August anyway. Like, I want to just cut these individually branches off, but it won't let you, like, just, like, do it like that. I have a feeling it's going to take that branch on the bottom with it, which is alright, not a big deal.
$95%.
Nice. Trying to cut these branches off, but man, they don't want to cut off there like I'm trying.
I'm glitching. Gotta stand up on it.
Yeah, I can't stand on it very well either. Come on, cut through. See, now it should grind right there, you know what I mean? That should catch itself. There we go. Ooh, freaking table. I do appreciate everybody tuning in so far today. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. See, that's ridiculous. It's in there. It should be grinding. If you can get into the center of it, yeah, it'd be quick. There she goes. Y'all, look at her go. Oh, yeah, we don't want that guy. We don't want that on there, because that'll get in the way. That'll get in the way, so we'll cut that off. And honestly, I feel like this is the one that's going to be the big problem with this particular. I almost bet that it'll fit in there and go. Oh. Really? Oh.
Cool.
What's up?
I didn't mean to pick up that thing.
It's probably full. But the grinder will still take, so the grinder,
Pretty much full here.
yeah, the grinder will hold up to 100,000 or 200,000 liters. So and the game doesn't tell you guys that, chat, but it will hold up to 200,000 liters. I had, you can ask Ghost. I had a trailer like this here that only held 50,000 liters, and I filled it 4 times. Well, technically I filled it 5 times, after it was already full, and I dumped this, and then I still filled it 5 times out of that while sitting at the place trying to dump the stuff out. So yeah, you can hold a lot in that. A lot. Put it this way, you can put so much in the chipper, chat, that if you get enough weight in there, you'll actually make my white bounce off the ground like it's doing wheelies. Like, seriously. You don't even need the wheelie mod. Come on. There you go. There you go. See how it's pulling it in like that and forcing it together? That is what it should do every time, you guys. You see, well, you'll see it if you watch the stream. You'll see what I'm saying. But, like, yeah. That's, like, no. Yeah. That's awesome. I love it when it works like that. When an IRL mechanic actually works in the game, you know they're trying to get us close to that virtual reality stuff. Plug you in and power the world. Joking. No! No, it moved on me while I was cutting.
Sorry.
Oh no. You're good. I've noticed that like if I'm cutting and you're cutting on the tree at the same time, if your cut finishes first, my cut stops, but if my cut finishes, yours stops. No, you're good. You're good. I know what you're doing. But I'm just saying, like, I noticed that earlier when we were cutting on the same tree that it really wasn't into it. Are you serious? Well, you're cutting for me, guy. You're cutting, man. Don't be like that. See, now if we had a lathe out here or an actual milling area where you could just set the log on, cut them into quarters, that's what they need. They need to actually add the tools that you would need to do this in real life. Like, in order to get this guy to go into a chipper, you would need a lathe or a cutting machine big enough to cut it down to fit it into this thing, right? We don't have that here. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try something, man. This is crazy. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Bam. Tried to run it in there for you, buddy. Tried to give it the big wood. I mean, I could come up with another idea of what you gotta do to get it to go in, but that branch right there, Ghost, that's sticking off to the left, cut that guy off.
The thing is, I can't.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't cut it.
No, I get you. Sometimes they'll vibrate around so that you can't.
That little bitty piece in there.
Is there an itty bitty? Oh, just grab a hold of him and try to rotate him around. The what you call it in there should catch it.
Just cut 'em.
Oh, you got the McCullen chainsaw. Yeah, you should just be able to twist that thing around, make it rotate in there till it catches. Like that's what I mean. Like, oh, I love this game, but people are just trying to push stuff just too quick right now. I think. You know what I mean?
Right, then you get yours in there now.
All right, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Still in there.
What? I mean, come on, kids. People out driving. You guys like don't know how to watch people on the road. Just got the story about an Amish family that got hit while in their buggy by some kid in a Mercedes that was playing on his phone. Still got pieces in there. Yeah, they're just in there rotating. We're gonna have to. We'll end up having to use this big guy to kind of force him about a bit. Oh man, I was cutting it.
Oh, try and get that piece. There's a piece still in there.
Oh, go ahead. Okay, let's grab it out of there. Cause yeah, you're gonna have to grab that thing and rotate it around.
Oh no, I'm in the machine.
Safety protocol says we gotta press you in there, like a juice bar.
It's still in there.
Is it?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try something.
There you go. Yeah. Just rotate around. She'll grind out. I'm telling you, some of those, it's like there's a certain spot in there where they have to hit. Try to take it up toward the left side of the grinder inside and let it rotate a little bit.
You won't let I guess. Yeah. Like it, you can't even pull it out of there.
Here, let me see it. Let me try.
There he goes. It's gone.
For some reason, it's that top left corner, man. If you have an issue with something like that getting stuck in there, take it to the top left corner. I don't know why, but it's been the top left corner since they freaking brought this thing into the game. If it gets stuck, take it to the top left corner. I don't get it. I've been trying to understand it for the last couple of months, but and you'll notice, like, I don't know if you see it, but it looks like there's like a bolt head. You know what I'm talking about? Like a bolt in the grinder. If you take your piece of wood that you're having issues with and you take it to that bolt area, it will go. Give me 1 second here. I see what's up. Let's see what's up. She's too thick, buddy. She's too thick. Gonna have to cut like what do you call it on that too, to get it to go and get it to reach its potential. Why is it not letting me cut my crap, man? I know what's going on with it, but it's just not wanting to respond with me here. Give me just a second. I'll get it right here. Yeah, you got to kind of cut it into a wedge because it was too wide or too long or whatever to cut on that long. You know what I mean? There it is. I'll just cut him. And he'll fold right in. There you go. See, this guy, if you could cut him in half, which if you get right there. There we go, I got it. Getting the cut right now. Look at the guy over there, he's working, he's standing up. He's looking, trying to figure out what he's doing. He's cutting away. He's cutting a smiley face in the end of it. Yep. Now she'll fit in there. See, I couldn't get the other one to cut when I was trying to cut it. It wouldn't cut for me. It was pretty much telling me that it was too long to cut like that. So I was like, well, god dang it. Yeah, this is gonna be the pain in the butt one. I mean, there is a spot where you should be able to cut it right down the center, but
We'll cut it in fours.
yep, that's not a problem. Take it like so. Now you should be able to cut that into quarters, bud, like a pie. And it should go in for you. We've already got the the box full. Now the the chipper's filling. Ah, crap, that's right, I'm out of coffee. I gotta go get coffee. I need something to drink. I'm parched. And if you can do the balancing act, you can carry two at once. Well, until you get here. There you go. I'm pulling the other wagon over. It's a little bumpy. A little bumpy. And as you guys can see, yes, I'm dragging it to make it look like I'm actually pulling it by hand. It's heavy. So heavy. Oh, this guy's at 99%. We gotta get that 1% in here.
It wouldn't fill up no more.
No? Okay.
No.
Not a problem. I believe the animal dealership is still the #1 spot to take it. So I'll take it over there real quick and get her dropped off. Yours moves. Why is the Veltra so quick?
Because it's a lot bigger horsepower.
Like, is that what it is? because it just
Yeah,
feels.
it's like big time horsepower on that sucker.
I was gonna say, it just feels raw, like. Arr, 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 arr. Like Tim the Toolman Taylor raw, man. It's got power. Now that might be a little old for some of y'all. If you know who Tim the Toolman Taylor is, it's a TV show, aka Home Improvement from the 90s. You know, I was just reading, man, those Taylor boys, you know, the three brothers or whatever that played in that.
Yeah.
As the kids. Like, that one, man, there's two of them that are just going through all kinds of crap. And the youngest one,
Oh, yeah.
that was the youngest one that played the son, is the only legit responsible one out of all of them. The other two, the one that did that did Home for Christmas and whatever Jonathan Taylor Thomas did, the oldest one, like those two have both been in and out of jail the last 10 years. Like so many times over drug abuse, reckless driving, drunk driving. Like, I mean, I get that they were
celebrities for you.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that they're celebrities. But like, are they not born with common sense? Did Hollywood like drain the common sense out of them because obviously they go to Diddy parties? I mean, I didn't say that. So I mean, like, literally, there's common sense drilled out of them. Oh my God, the implications of that could be so unreal. I'm gonna have Men in Black from Walt Disney at my house tonight. How dare you talk about Hollywood? $3 our time. How are we doing on the stream? How many people do we got in chat, you guys? My thing doesn't like to work. I will admit though, I got started super late, so I'm like, usually when I do that, it doesn't turn out the greatest. It says 3 people, but I think that's because I just tuned in, and my video thing would be 1. So I don't know. Man, that's just crazy. Hey, there ain't no way they're bringing him back for Captain America. Man, I hope, because the other Captain America movie sucked.
What's up, Drifter?
I don't know, don't get me wrong, then the new, what's his name, the one guy that's playing Captain America now, the winged suit dude, not really my style, man. Alright, here we go, let's see what we get out of this. $249,000 $246,000. So $5,000 less from a full boat. So not. Holy crap! Hey, Ghost.
What?
Take a look at what we got for cash flow, yo.
477,447.
Yes, we just made $200,000+ now.
Yep.
Now that one there, we get that guy full. He's 25,000 liter box. He should pay us. It should pay us $20,000 for that.
He's pretty much full now.
Yeah, because it should have gave me 250,000 for this. It only gave me 246. So we should get at least 20,000 for that. Now, if we use this money wisely, we buy that one plot of land that you want, number 5.
He is actually full.
All right. Like if you buy 5 because that's the field that you another field that you want us to do rice on, so or wheat, whatever, don't matter. I think you said rice, but
yeah,
we buy that, we finish up doing what we got to do. We buy 28, and then that gives me more lumberyard usage or area. Then we can keep that lumberyard full up there to keep us money coming in, because that lumberyard will give us, well, will gross us roughly 23,000 a month, between 20 to 23. So it would definitely be worth it for us to buy some land to fill that up. Even though in the long run the land does make more money. Pending. I don't know, by the time it's said and done, chat, we're gonna own everything on this map.
Try to.
From sea to shining sea and all that other glorious bah humbug stuff.
Well, try to own everything.
Yeah, we're gonna try. I think we will. We're doing pretty good on this one. We put our feet on the ground, got in the fields, and started working on this. So normally I like to start off and do a couple contracts, work my way into it. This time around, I'm just kind of doing what I gotta do. Come on, dude, back up. Look at that, and it's still offloading all that in there, man. I don't know how much was in there, but like when you, yeah, like when you stand next to the thing, you guys, it'll tell you like how much is going in it and whatnot. Like, see if you come over here. Oh, it's not telling me. We've already got, holy Jesus. Dude, we've already got 40,000 liters in this thing. 41,000 liters. 41,895 liters. That's insane, you guys. And we got, dude, I hooked to that. Why did it not give me the hookup, man? You got two wheels and a pivot point. Oh, I think I hurt one of those things down yonder in the nether regions. I think I pulled one. Oh man. Alright, we'll go dump this, because we definitely want to get it done by noon, because after it hits 12 noon in game, chat, the price, I do believe, will really start dropping, because, yeah, today's the last day, right? January 2nd to do this.
Yeah. And
get its highest possible price payout. So, you know, they ain't got nothing planted, so I'm cutting across. You guys can tell them. We don't care. This is going to give us enough to buy that piece of land and hopefully the other one. Doing pretty good. Hey, did you notice that in the mod hub they got little bridges and ramps and stuff that we can add to the game?
Yeah.
I was thinking about adding the little ramps, you know, like the little mini bridges and stuff that you can put down. So that way, like on this map, you know how we got this little stream thing that cuts us off from the one field in the road?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to have a couple of those little, like, bridge-looking things, like, even just the little narrow drive across, you know, for the tires only type, sitting out there. I think that'd be pretty neat. Because that'd be pretty indicative of something over there, I would think. They'd be like, oh, let's just throw some 2x4s down, we'll get across there, or a couple 2x6s and drive, you know what I mean? Just enough to get the front wheels over, and then the back wheels will be good. I don't know. I mean, we've got almost 70. Whoa, wrong spot, animal. You ninny. We've got, man, I just threw myself off. I'll remember it, chat. I'll remember it. Literally, that happens to me. I don't know if it happens to a lot of people, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's like a short-term memory loss or something. I don't know what it's called. I'll remember it eventually. What I'll do is I'll go back through and I'll watch the stream later, and then I'll see that I was talking about it, and then it'll click in my mental, and I'm like, oh man, I hate that when it does. It's, you know what I mean? It's like getting a bad computer program. Hey, that actually paid us $24,000, bud. Go buy your land.
Nice.
Yeah, that actually, for being 25,000 liters, paid me 24,000, and I'm not sure why. Because in reality, I should have only gotten roughly 20,000, but it gave me 24.
Price went up.
You know.
Well, I just bought the land.
No, you're good. You got that's what we're here for. No, actually, it's dropped. It's down to 981. Well, it's paying 985 up there, so that's actually quite high. But they're doing that. Hey, no complaints here. We got like 40+ thousand liters yet over there that gotta be dumped. Okay, how much does property 28 cost? Can you check that for me real quick? I think it's 200,000. I think that's what it is. The one right next to our chicken coop.
Oh, 29.
Oh, 29.
We need about another 105,000.
105.
Which I could probably get that with a loan.
Between that and what we got in that thing of chips already, yeah, we might. Let me take the chips.
Let's see how much I can get in loan.
All right. I'll still take the chips over anyway, and get rid of them. Oh yeah, plenty, definitely, awesome. Cause we got we gotta get it there anyway. It's the only way to get in debt, right? The only way to get in debt is by taking out money, and technically, this is money that we didn't technically get to use because we're in debt, so we're taking it. Holy, it's letting us go that high.
Yep, I'm getting it up to that 2.5 right now.
Sweet, we got to the 2.5 mark, and we're kind of there.
2.23. As far as I can go up.
That's fine. Cool. We'll just finish paying out from there, and we'll be good. So yeah, let's buy 29 and number 9.
By 29.
Yeah, and if we got the money for it, let us buy map number 9. Should be right down there next to us. Awesome.
Yep, got it.
And that gives us 500K to work with for extra tooling or whatever may be needed.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Farm 33.
Let me see what we got. Let me pull my map up. 33. That's down by
Farmland
Walter.
33 also gives us trees too.
It does. Trees on the edge. Yep. Yeah, go for it. We still got 300,000.
I wonder. Let me see. I think we can buy 32.
I mean, we could buy 30. We could buy 32, or we could buy 51. Well, 51's nothing but woods. 32 is a field. Yeah, we could buy that. That's 122,000. We still have money left.
Yep. It's 211 right there.
Yeah, let us do
We
that.
We can buy
now.
that forest. We can buy that forest right behind the property there.
79.
79, yeah. That's only 71,000.
And there's actually plenty of trees there to work. Yeah.
There you go.
That gives me a lot of
I wonder
trees
if I
to
just bought all
use.
that. I wonder if I can add up more money. Yep.
I wouldn't go too far though.
I'm just gonna go to our 2.5. That's the only as far as we need to go. I'm just watching the money. Make sure I stop at.
Alright, so this
right
guy
amount. There you go.
has nothing
There
on
you go.
it, correct? Very nice.
2.5 right there as far as we can go. And you got 409. 409,000 now. Might as well buy.
Okay, we need
24.
lime on 29. Yeah, 24.
What do you
'cause
want to do?
then-
You want to buy 24 down at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 24 right now because that's gonna. We can add 24 and 25 together.
Yep.
25, or 29 and 24 will both need lime. 31 and 30, those three little things need to be picked with rocks. Those are the only fields we have that have stone on them. Number 9 needs lime.
Let me check something here. I'm gonna sell 79 back for a second. I'm gonna check something real quick.
79. Oh.
I bought it. I sold it back. All right. We need about 20. We need about $40,000 to buy 35, and it's got the rest of that woods. That would be perfect, honestly.
Well, we got that.
We wouldn't even need 79. We wouldn't even need 79 for right now.
Alright, let me switch over to the other tractor here real quick.
Just like.
Why did that? Because I had my thing turned off. That's why I did it. Alright, let me grab this thing of wood that we got here. Whoa, crap. Animal, stop, dude. Okay. Let me grab this guy here, your tractor. Let me get all this stuff here filled up. Off of our lumber yard. And I'll pull over there and we can let that guy just fill this little 25,000 liter one up. We'll go dump that, and that one there should give us the money that we're looking for. And, you know, honestly, all we would have to do is skip a day, and we might be okay. But let me hook this on. Let me go sell this. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Lord.
Don't take off. Got more wood chips going in there.
56,000 liters. Yeah, we're getting paid.
There you go.
That's what Elsa said. Look where she's ended up.
All right, you're good now.
I think someone named Elsa
Right.
said that. Look where she ended up.
Don't take off. Come on.
And that little wagon there's got like 4,000 liters in it already. Because I just picked the stuff up from
Because
the...
it's sprayed.
No, because I picked it up from the lumber yard. They had 4,000
okay.
liters to go. So what piece are you buying?
We're gonna buy 35.
Okay, that butts right up to everything. Okay, cool.
Yep, that butts right up behind us with all that wood, and
Yep.
it's got that big. It's got that nice little
Field that I just...
property there.
Yep.
Farm actually, cropland.
We're going to have to end
I
up
think that would
buying
be
bigger
better.
equipment.
That would be better than buying 17 or buying that 79 right there.
Yeah. We're going to end up needing
And that
more
79 's
equipment for this
tiny.
too.
It's just tiny property.
Well, 79
We'll
is
worry about that
tiny,
later.
but there's probably enough wood there
Oh yeah.
to buy one of the bigger pieces, I would think, maybe.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, we already own that whole corner.
Oh, Jesus. My
Pretty
bad.
much. We own that whole corner pretty much.
Yeah, we don't have
With
36 or
28.
37 yet, but
Yeah.
we'll get up there too eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so all our fields, we need lime, we need stone picked out of our little rice fields that are there by the house, by Walters. Which, don't get me wrong, that type of rice can be planted over here in the big fields too, right? Like if we really
Yes.
wanted to, we could plant it in a bigger field.
We could do that. I could make any of those big fields rice.
Well, you said number 5 you wanted to do rice on. So we bought
That's
5 up so
definitely
you could
the one
do
I
that
wanna
because
do
that's a
rice.
big one. So between that one and 4, I think we'll be all right on that type of rice. But as long as we just keep keeping the rice up, I want to put that one production thing in that we've got that does the green beans, the rice bags, stuff of that sort. $56,000. There you go, buddy. Now you can buy what you want to buy. I think you got 400,000 there.
There you go. These was about 23 grand.
It's all right. Once we do a night of sleeping, we'll have more money.
Oh yeah.
I just got to get that one little tree thing over by our by Grandpa Walters there. I got to get that guy filled up a little bit, so that way we make about 30,000 instead of just 20 something.
Oh, before we sleep.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he's empty. I just got to make sure that it's got, because that thing burns through wood so much slower than the other one does. We're cutting across, chat. So, and it only holds 14,000 liters, so it's like 2 or 3 decent sized trees thrown in there and it's done, and then that's like the quickest one we can get. But they're just so slow. Even the old saw miser is slow from 22 that they've got on here. I am so unimpressed with it. Like, why would you do that? You know, anybody, I don't know if anybody can answer me, but why would you take a perfectly good working thing, like the saw miser, you know, the original one from 22 that we were using, you know, where you sit out there and it's all opened up, you know? That one would make everything on 22. Why does it not make everything here? It no longer makes the walls or the chips.
I don't know.
Like, why would they take that away from it? And yeah, it was 150,000, which it's still the same price here. But like, why would you leave it the same price and take stuff away from it? I mean, granted, that's just what people do. Oh, here, we'll give you this for this, but secretly you got to buy the battery separate, you know. Some weird stuff. But all right, we got them done. We can actually kill these. Let's jump over to the spot over there. Throw a couple trees in. Ah! Broke a leg. Broke my goddamn leg, man. Fell off that. Wasn't watching. Walter, Grandpa, how you doing? Ben, jerk. I think you poisoned my bees. Our Uncle Benny's allergic to bees, you guys. Gotta be careful. There's a tree. And oops. There. Oh, come on. I had you, fool. Why can't I move this tree? Is the game crashing on me or what? I've never come across a tree I could not pick up. Well, not since I've been using this. Must be an Inviso tree or something, a fake one. I'm just seeing it. Hey, Ghost, are you? Can you hear me, bud?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you come over here and try to grab this tree for me? And see if it'll work for you. Oh, see there, now it's working. No, that ain't cool. Give me a second. Cause that should work like this.
At the house.
Yeah, I'm at Walter's. Like this, I was just carrying one of these trees earlier with no problem, with no super strength turned on, cause I got it set up so I can pick up 5 tons.
Yeah.
I can't move either of these pieces, and I was moving this exact same tree over there.
Oh, I got super strength on. Hold on.
And normally I don't, and I can pick it up because I got it set to pick up 5 ton.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's way too heavy. That's more than our weight then.
But it's the same. It's the same tree that we've been doing. That's what I don't get.
Where's our little? Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, this one's down on the left.
On the other side of the cliff.
Dude, even with super strength on, I can't get this. That just does not compute.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I mean, it can't be tangled to this tree. See, now you can move it, but I could not just move it with my super strength or anything.
Well, yeah, I got super strength on.
Well, I tried using super strength and it wasn't working.
Huh.
Yeah, it literally was not working. I'm sitting here like, what's up? Like, see, no, man. No, dude. I can't move any of these trees for some reason. I gotta back out of the game. It's the only thing I can think of. It's not letting me do nothing.
I think we're full.
Alright.
Yep, we're full. I think those 2 trees actually pretty much made it full.
Yeah, because like I said, it only holds 14,000 liters.
Oh, well, no, it's at 12.
Yeah, if you cut one of those trees up a little bit, it'll take a small piece.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah, it's not letting me even pick trees up now unless I've got super strength turned on. And even then, super strength's not working. It's gonna be like one tiny little branch is what you'll have to cut off to put in there. It's so hard to just try to cut one branch off, isn't it? They make it so difficult.
Well, I did, and it still didn't drop it in there.
That's a heavy guy. That's definitely heavy then. Blammo.
It went in there.
But then it only put it up to, okay, there you go. Now you're up to 13. Just a second. mean, took the branch right off the end, didn't you? See, yeah, 13947. Now, watch this. Let's see. I can't even move this guy, man. Look at that. And I've been moving big stuff all day. I can't move none. It won't even take that little piece. That's just weighs too much then. It just weighs too much. I shouldn't.
Well,
yeah.
let me cut it now that's in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes, he won't even let me cut it.
Now, as you just hold your chainsaw up against it, and it'll take a lot of the branches right off. Forget that little branch. We got this whole fandangled thing over here. I usually just go like this, set the guy on it, and then whenever it empties, it'll take it. Like autofill. Oh man, I just got a thing from YouTube let me know that my watch hours have slowly dropped. I'm under 1,000 watch hours per month. Well, we just need to get everybody back that was watching me less than a month ago. Those 100 and some plus views we were getting every day, you guys. We got to get that back up, man. We got to do what we got to do, I guess. All right, I'm gonna run and grab something to drink real quick because I need something to drink. I am
Apparently,
here
this
like,
little thing right here, in my hand, is too much for that thing.
yeah, and you only need like a couple liters, really. You only need 53 liters, so even when you cut that thing in half, it's just gonna disappear on you. So
There it
that's
goes.
probably what it just did. Yeah, it literally, you cut it in half and it disappeared. It didn't even go in. That is so ridiculous. It's that small. All right, guys, so I'm gonna take a quick break, man. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna get some coffee and take the dog outside real quick. So maybe 10 minutes.
You want me to go sleep?
What's up?
You want us to go sleep?
Oh, well, yeah, if you want to jump to the next day, you can. It's not a big deal. We can jump to the next day. Just remember, we got to pull the stones out of fields, and we got to lime fields as well. So.
Yeah.
And that should jump us like 20 or 30,000 now that that little place is filled back up.
Yeah.
I hope. But we should be able to start cutting grass and getting our silage and stuff going. Yeah, see, we're up to 59,000 now. All right, back in a few minutes, you guys. Appreciate you. You guys are all epic. If you can, grab a link, share it out, help me. Appreciate you.
I'm going to go ahead and get our rice field ready.
What's that?
We'll go ahead and get our rice field ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, by putting it in? All right. Yeah, not a problem. All right, yeah, I'll be back in like 10 minutes, bud. Yeah, take the dog out real quick.
All right.
All right, I'm back. So, you know what? I'm sitting here thinking, and I kind of want to be a weasel about it, but I would really like to see like some of the bigger named YouTubers like hop up into the stream. So I was thinking, should I put a couple of tags on here and try to get some of these big wig guys come in here and see if we can't get like virtual in here to say hi or no, it'd be cool to get Clutch in here, man. I'd lose my stuff if we had Clutch and DJ swing through, dude. My jaw would hit the floor. I'd be like, wait, what do we got going on, man? Oh, we lost 2 subscribers. That sucks. That sucks. Oh well. We'll try to get them back. We'll try to get them back. We'll try to get your trust back. Alright, let me go ahead and get this. Like I'm here. Let me pull up the We Be Playing Now screen. I'm joking, it's not that. Here you go. Alright, he says he stepped away from it. If he's already back in the game, I don't hear him yet because I don't got my headset on. We're at February 1st. We don't have anything that I'm assuming that we're going to be playing because we're not doing cotton. I'm not doing cotton anyway. We're doing grain, long grain rice. Oh, yeah. Sunflowers. And Ghost isn't here right now, so I don't know what the head of his tractor does or mine. I gotta check that. Because I want to do stuff like oats. I want to do oats. Yeah, I want to do some oats, some sunflower. We're doing grass, and we're doing rice. So once we get more property bought and whatnot, I'm going to switch it up, and we'll start doing like some, well, canola will be a good one because, okay, here's my plan, all right? Okay, we got 8 and 9, all right? I'm going to station 1, 2, 3 beehives down the center between 8 and 9. 3 of them, one at the very end, one in the center, and one at the other end there, right? Because eventually we will own 12. So I want to do sunflowers, and he's turning 5 into another thing of rice. So I'm thinking, right? I put my 3 beehives down through here, you know, one at each end of 8 and 9. Because I'm gonna have to spend money. We're gonna make some money off honey too, because I love honey. Then we're gonna do sunflowers here, and then maybe canola here. That way we're getting honey, more honey. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have like 3, 4, 5, easily 5 beehives on 8 and 9. And then I'll switch them up. One season I'll grow canola here. Next season I'll grow it there, you know? That's what we'll do. We'll switch it up. 'Cause that works. That'll work. And then we got the big grass field right here. All this is going to be, this is all grass. This I'm going to turn into, no, we got all that growing grass. This here will grow, what is it? 'Cause we need straw. We need some straw. So, oats. Oats will give us straw. We can grow oats on that. We got a tornado coming in on March 2nd. It's coming in quicker than a snicker. I think that's what we'll do. Actually, I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll get it figured out. I don't know. I'll do something.
All right, I'm back.
See what happens. All right. Hey, actually, cool. You're here. Awesome. All right. So this is what I'm kind of thinking. Right? Is
Well, I guess you noticed that we had $344,000 back in the bank already.
no, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Well, after I did the rice field, guess what? We went $36,000 in the hole.
Did we really?
Yeah, so I ended up selling 35 back.
35.
Yeah, it took quite a bit of money out of us.
Oh, did it?
So it took the 60. So it took the 60,000, and basically we was at 59,000 something. So it took all that and then dropped us down to 36,000 in a hole.
How?
That field is huge. That's a 14, almost, that's a little over 14 and a quarter acre field.
Yeah, but the field itself shouldn't have put us in debt as long as we still had money in our account.
Well, it did.
Well, then let's buy 51 and we'll just run with that, make money, and then we'll use that money to buy 35 later. Okay, well that's all right though, cause like I'm thinking field 3.
Or we can just do 52. We'll still have.
Yeah, you can try it.
You
can try it. See what happens.
And that's right behind us.
Yeah, and it's all lumber, so yeah, that works.
All right, that leaves us at 63. So we're basically right back where we were at.
All right. So what I'm thinking is on field 3, we're gonna plant some oats to get straw out of it.
All right.
8 and 9, I'm thinking.
Should be able to combine them together.
Well, see, what I want to do is I want to do canola on one, and then sunflower on the other, and then I want to put a couple beehives down the center of them so we can jack that stuff for money. Because I don't know what kind of honey we got built up over there. I ain't even been paying attention to it because I haven't really been growing stuff over there that needs to be grown. Last season I kind of off about it, you know what I mean? Then we got our grass fields over here. Those 4 grass fields. And then, like, 27, I don't know what to put on 27. Because it's a kind of a small field. We could probably do some... I don't know. We could do something there. Maybe some corn.
Which one?
Something.
Oh, the little 27?
Yeah, like on 27 and 29, we could do...
Probably just put grass on them. Since it's so small. Or if it's flat enough, we could put a production on it.
Yeah, I mean, 27...
If it's small enough, we could probably put a production on that 27.
Right. Well, I mean, 27 is bigger than either 3 of our little rice fields that we got out back.
Oh, you want me to put another rice field down on it?
I mean, we can do it in grass. I mean, it really don't matter to me. I'm just trying to think because, like, we got to do corn because corn makes chaff. So, like, 33 and 32 we can grow corn on. Yeah, now that our weather's good, I'm gonna have to take a couple of days off from streaming because I actually got to get my back garden all worked up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually have to take a few days away. I'm gonna probably take it away in the afternoon because in the morning I'm not giving up on the farm sim chat. It's not gonna happen. So if I have to not stream in the afternoon, if I have to stop, I usually stop at 4 p.m. is usually when I stop chat, which is literally like 5 minutes away. But that's usually when I stop during the day, so that way I can try to get stuff done. But I don't know, man. Then the wife, she got called in early. She's got to be to work at 6.
I mean, I can work on the stuff here.
Oh, I'm
getting some
staying
stuff
on.
done.
Yeah, no, I'm
whatnot.
staying on for a little bit because
Yeah.
we're gonna get some planting going here in a minute. I'm just trying. I'm trying to come up with a plan for us on these fields, so that way we're
Yeah.
growing everything we need, but yet we're keeping our chickens fed. We're getting the straw, the
Which
hay,
I just
everything we
filled them
need.
back up because they were
Okay.
empty.
All right, cool. I freaking forgot about doing it. I was gonna do it yesterday and it slipped my mind. Just like it
We
slipped
got
my
a bunch
mind
of
to
eggs
empty
over
this
here.
stuff. I know we got to get those taken in too. Oh, that's what we need. We
We
need
need
to
a trailer.
find.
We need a. We
We
need
need
a
to.
trailer.
Yeah, we need to find an actual auto load trailer. Even if we got to go through Kings or that one other one, I can't remember. But we got to find something because the ones that they got from Mod Hub suck. That one sucks. I am not using that
Which
whole
one?
that whole production site just to have an auto load trailer.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not good for multiplayer.
Well, no, because what you gotta do is you gotta set it up so that your honey pallets they all spawn in there.
Yeah.
And you have to set it up like
all
that.
pallets do.
Yeah, yeah, you got to set it up so that all the pallets well, all of them will spawn there once you put it down. But then it's like, that's the only place you can pick the stuff up. You can't actually go, like, from greenhouse to grab stuff. It's all put into there automatically in their pallets. It's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that, man. I want our FS22 auto.
Well, we've got a mod that we can use on any kind of trailer. It's called Universal Auto Load. If we put Universal Auto Load that's in Mod Hub, we're good.
Dude, are you serious? When did this
Yeah,
come
we
out?
can use any trailer.
When did that come
It's
out?
been out forever.
When? Because I've looked at everything they've had on Mod Hub. Literally spent like 2 hours one day just looking at everything they had, trying to find us some good stuff, and I'd never seen that.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think it's in Mod Hub. If not, I've got it. I can send it to you.
Because if it's not on Mod Hub, then that's something that's a PC mod only that we'll have, and that's fine because we need something. Oh my god,
Yeah.
like that'd be the bee's knees. All right, so we're at 63,000. Oh. We should have bought. God dang it, we should have bought a planter, bud.
And then buying what? Well, I can sell 52.
No. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can work with what we got. I'm used to working with little to no money on this game. I mean, when you first started watching me, that's how I was working. So you know that I can work with a little bit of nothing. So let me see what I got here. 89,000 for the Criverland. The Criverland will plant us the grass, the sunflowers,
I mean,
cotton,
we'll get
green
another
beans.
30,000. We'll get another bunch of money if we go to sleep one more day.
Yeah, exactly. We will, and that should, yeah. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and take a little nappity nap, because nothing gets started until when do we start planting our stuff? I want to make sure we're not in time. Okay, everything starts in March.
Yep.
All right, animal, you're good. You're good. I'm sitting here like mentally starting to hyperventilate, like, oh my god, we're gonna ruin it. What's going on, Dirty? How you doing? It came out Monday is when it came out? Really?
I went to sleep in midair.
What's going on, Falcon, my dude? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hey, appreciate that. That's all, that's courtesy of, Ghost Boy here. He's the one that actually made that one up. I made the thumbnail for the last one. He made the thumbnail for this one. Yep. And thank you for saying that it looks cool.
Yep, appreciate that. Yeah, see, now we're at 93, so that jumped us up
Oh,
$20,000
yes.
or $30,000. So
Criverland.
it gives you enough money to go ahead and buy it.
And I love this thing. It's an FS22 style. You know, a lot of people use it there. I love it. People always keep asking me, well, Animal, why don't you buy the other ones?
It's Ghost Boy Falcon.
It's because
I'm
I
right
don't.
there. If you look up the chat a little bit, you'll see me. No.
Yeah, he's a moderator. Oh crap! Oh, my phone just fell. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, Falcon. It's one of my moderators. We got $4,000 left. I'm sorry. We are screwed.
You're sorry, but not
Dude,
sorry because you just bought something.
Exactly. No, I'm sorry that I had to buy it, but we needed it for sure. You do the same thing.
Getting ready to go grab it.
You going? Yeah, you got the tractor. You're all like, and that will be the fastest one to pull that one with too. What is up with my key, man?
Out to the snow.
See, look at that. I put my key in. Well, my key's off. I turn my key to the ignition, to where it should be running. He presses the clutch in automatically. That's awesome. But my key's not working.
Time for soybeans and timber. Make that money. Where have you been? We've been doing all that work lately.
Yeah, we just made. Well, today alone we made roughly 300,000 from lumber, 400,000 from lumber.
I'll tell you in just a second how much we made in wood.
Yeah, it was roughly 400,000. I'm gonna say at the low end 400,000 today. Yesterday I was playing by myself because he was working and whatnot, so he was busy. And I made like 400,000 or 500,000 yesterday too, with the lumber. Oh yeah, you best believe, my dude, that lumber, it's got us paid. Check this out. This is what you've missed since you just tuned in. Here, check this out. We now own 52, 29, 33, 32. We bought 24 today as well, and we bought number 9 and number 5. So we've made a lot. You're good. You gotta, hey, life, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, we've actually made strides already today. Now we're pretty much sitting at the point that we got to go to the dollar menu off McDonald's or whatnot to eat. But hey,
send me some seed down here. Or do we got seed somewhere?
Seed. You need seed at the store?
Yep.
Okay, I'll grab some.
I already
seed.
filled up with fertilizer.
We probably have a few seeds somewhere. That'll actually should only take 1 seed to fill that and 2 fertilizer. I've got that one such mathematical pinpoint because I use it so much. Yeah, it should take one thing of seed and 2 things of fertilizer. Where's my other key at?
Got it.
Awesome. I don't know why. Like my key ignition is not working, and I'd like to get a hold of Giants about it because I spend that kind of money for a goddamn special, man, or a collector's edition. Thing should work.
Where you want these on those 2 fields, don't you?
Yeah, that's gonna go for 8 and 9.
3, 8, 9.
Yeah, it should do 3, 8, and 9. And if it don't, we'll retrofit the idea of what I'm gonna plant there to get it. What do you mean the new multiplayer Hutan? I didn't know there was a difference.
Oh, you talking about that one map that somebody redone this map and really it's pretty much the same. Probably.
This is the vanilla version. This is the one that
this is the original version.
Yeah, this is the standard version, but I mean we're running with 70 total mods in game.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's in the fantasy map section. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I don't see how. Honestly, my opinion, I don't see how Giants allowed that to come in.
I haven't
seen it yet.
Honestly,
do not. There ain't nothing different. There ain't nothing different than this map.
What's supposed to be different about it?
The guy says it's the same map as this, but he changed it a few things here and there.
What did he change?
I've been on it.
I'm just curious. Is like what he changed?
I can't tell.
Do you by chance know what they would have changed there, Dirty? Because like I haven't. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like when I see like another like DJ or um oh Jesus Lord. Oh man, I'm glad the guy don't know my channel because he'd be disappointed. I can't remember his name. Clutch. There you go. Like those are the two that I normally watch. DJ because he's kind of just weird and a little funny. That's about the only reason why I watch him. And DJ because or the other one because he knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So, but no, I haven't watched him in a while, so I haven't seen anything about any of the other the maps. I mean, I do watch a guy called a channel called 3Js, which they kind of do some of those maps like that are kind of fantasy that they have redone for their own channel for how they want to play, you know, because they know how to do the modding stuff. But yeah, no, I mean, I'd say for fantasy map style, I'd say the best, the only one I've played on out of the two games I've played that was fantasy style, I would consider fantasy, was the Mission to Mars, which was freaking awesome. I like that you have, if you play the story mode, or the mode to it, where you only have like 4 years to do everything, or the thing collapses or whatever, or the Mars thing fails, that's awesome. But I don't know, fantasy maps I haven't really played. What is that? The Frontier, that's considered a fantasy map, right? That's fake.
Yeah.
So
well,
I mean,
it was.
We played on that, but yeah, I really don't get into playing on a lot of maps. Like, I mean, I do want to play on a lot more, you know, different maps, but like we're doing each one right now as a 1-month series. And not every series is gonna have the exact same amount of videos in it because it's life, man. I might get sick. I might have to go pick the kids up. I might have to take the wife to the doctor. You know what I mean? So there'll be days in the mornings, obviously, where I'm not here to do it. So yeah, my series it always alters. Like if you look, because like I still have to go through last month's stuff and put that all into a playlist. And I gotta go through the stuff for this one and get it all set up so that it's in its own playlist as well. And I need to add. Oh, it's European? Really? Okay. I see what you're saying. No, okay, I see what you're saying. That map is now in European. Okay.
The forestry, timbers map.
So it's
European now.
So it's no longer just a fantasy map because reality,
no,
it takes place nowhere on this globe. So it's a fantasy map, but they're saying it's
not, but they're going to say it
European. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Are we gonna get some like old USSR like propaganda posters kind of hanging about showing that it's been old and like that type of European section, or you know, like I'd like to know what part they'd be making it, because it is a nice woody area. And I mean, they do have a lot of country out there, don't they, where there's still not a lot filled in. They just, I don't know, I'm not real keen on like knowing what the topography is over there in Europe. Like I couldn't even tell you what our own topography is for here in America for half the places. I know Michigan. I mean, each state here is like its own little country. So everything changes from state to state. So I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, no, we're definitely gonna be checking out more maps. Maybe we'll play some of the fantasy style maps or whatever they want to call them. But for me, it all really depends. Like, I mean, you see how we got a lot of like flat lands, maybe some rolling hills here with our stuff. I like that, and I like a lot of forestry. Because if you guys have noticed, I love cutting wood, man. Give me the tools and let me go, and that's where I want to be. This grass field here is going to definitely produce more. And it's got grass setting from last season. And that'll help you out too over here, Ghost. Once the rest of it starts to grow in, just take it all at once. That way the field's all cut down all at one time. The way I did it, I should have planted it, let it come up, and then mowed the other side so that way it all matched, but I didn't. Why am I pulling so slow? It's because it's my white. My white's not... I mean, it's a worker, don't get me wrong. And the majority of the tools that we've got, I can pull with it. I can pull them with it. There we go. Jesus, God. Learn to talk.
Which field are you heading to do stones?
These three up here. These little...
Oh, okay. I see them now, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're loaded, and I want to get the stone out of there. Because that'll make these either cultivated or seed beds, so...
Yeah.
Wrong button. And I'm not going to get it perfectly because the snow's on the ground and it's not removing, so...
We just lose some money?
Oh, yeah.
The seed.
The seeds. Yep. Alright, we'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Well, we'll get it back here in just a little bit, actually.
Yep, because it's February 2nd right now.
I need to go up and get the trailer. Gotta move some stuff around, sell some stuff off.
Yep, we gotta do what we gotta do. What do we got? Oh, we got wool. We got a lot of wool we can sell off.
We've got some TMR too.
Really?
A lot.
But how are the cows looking first?
Oh, I know. That's why I'm gonna check on them first. Let's see.
Well, we gotta make sure Bessie's good.
I could probably fill them up a little bit, and they'll be full in like no time.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll fill them up first.
Yep.
Before I do anything.
Heck yeah, top them off and let that stuff rip like a tater chip, man.
Give us some money, because there's like 200-something thousand liters in there.
Too bad we can't use wood chips to make silage out of. Because I've seen people that add like wood shavings and bark and whatnot into like their cattle food, which I never understood. But like cows will purposely eat the bark and whatnot off from trees and whatnot for the nutrients. So like I don't see why that can't be used as like a hybrid silage supplement. Like I was just watching a video the other day of a guy. He pulled out this little baby round bale, like no joke. I thought it was so cute. It was so tiny. I was like, oh, ain't that so cute, you know? And I was like, that's so tiny. And it was literally a bale of silage, you know, a little tiny bale of silage. And it was made with straw, grass. It had some type of grain added to it because, you know, animals like their grains. And wood chips. Oak and pine wood chips. I was like, that has to be flavorful. Or a real kick in the pants, one of the two. But like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, God dang. Oh, I tilled that whole thing up. That was, or mulched it up that one day. That was my bad. It's alright. Once it gets mowed or whatever with a standard mower, it'll be alright. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't make this field a little bit bigger with the room that they had left here.
Really?
What's that?
I figured they did that for just because you're starting out.
Yeah. I just kind of see this area on the ground where it looks like they may have, like when they made the map, they may have originally tried to make it a little bit bigger, then decided to shorten it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you can, kind of see where they tried to, like, make it fade out of existence, and just kind of look like a ripple in the ground. I don't know. Could be wrong, but I could be on something. Could be onto something. It's a conspiracy. There is no stone out here, yo.
$208,000 liters of TMR.
And that's stuff to sell?
No, I still got to fill up the other one, but yeah, we got that much.
That's nuts.
And we're at the top of the price range right now.
Are we?
The sale. Yeah.
You know what they say. Drill, baby. Or, I mean, sell.
Drill, baby, drill.
Let's get that stuff going, man. That's money. Yeah, stay on here for just a little bit longer. The wife's got to go to work. Like I said the wife got, man, like she just went back to work yesterday or the day before yesterday. They're making her work 12s already, knowing that she's not like fully healed yet and that she's still got more. What do you call it? To go in for tests and whatnot to get figured out why she can't hold her food down. But yeah, they're putting her on 12s. They took her off full time. You know, it's like... But now they got her going in at 6 o'clock today, and then she got the rest of the freaking week off. Like, I'm sorry, how are we supposed to live and make money off of that? You know, it's like, well...
We got 193,000 left.
I wonder what that would make for cash-wise. Probably about 50,000. What does TMR sell for?
223 is the highest.
223 for the highest? Ooh.
Yeah, that's the highest. $223.
I mean, we'll probably make about 40,000, 50,000 out of it.
Pulling in.
$43. I was close. Dang, I was close. I said between 40 and 50, didn't I?
And see, that's all it is just from grass.
See, yeah, now we're going to be using hay. We're going to be using
Yep.
straw.
I can move. Yep. Chaff and whatever else
Yep.
we use.
So we're actually gonna be focusing on that. So it's not a bad thing, but you know another thing we should put down. No joke, it's the most expensive thing in the game. Corn dryer.
Yeah, I know.
And then what we need is to take 3, 8, and 9 for one season and grow corn on all 3 of them, since they're our 3 biggest fields. And let them slam the corn. That way I can turn around and we can put get a mod for the corn flour, so we can make corn flour and maize.
Yeah.
The cool thing is, I'm gonna ask the wife's mom to show me how to do that, because I mean she's straight from down there, so she lived down there, you know, so she should know. She came from
Yeah.
They came from down in like some of the most like scarce parts just before the Panhandle area of Mexico. So like they know how to make that stuff, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna have her show me how to make it one of these days, because I want to know. We got a couple of those little grinder things that they use. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. You know, for putting like grinding tomatoes and chilies in and stuff like that, and that little stone turner. Like we got one of those. I love using it, but we don't. I'd like to be able to make that. That'd be awesome. Because don't get me wrong, I don't mind buying the tillas for the wife from the store and then putting them on the stove to heat them up. But if I could actually make the tillas myself, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, that would be the stuff, man. But no, there's all kinds of stuff we can put in the game. There's all kinds of different things we can do. Eventually, we'll have a couple hundred mods running, as long as my PC will allow me to hold it. Oh, I gotta get a 4 terabyte SSD first. I just got an older generation PC given to me, but the internal hard drive to that, the Seagate internal that you can buy to put in it, is only 128 gigabytes. I was just like, yeah, no, that's tiny. That wouldn't even hold my half of my game. But no, I just got a second PC given to me. I was thinking about using it as a sleeper and buying a new board for it, buy all new components, all new hardware, because I mean my stepson wants a PC and I really want to get him one. I know his mom wants to do it too, but like I really want to get him one. But I want to buy the stuff and then I want us to put it together. So now I was hoping that this case here would work, but unfortunately it's from like 2002. So I think like all the holes in the lineups for it have changed.
Yeah.
And it's an AMD case, not an Intel case, or an Intel AMD swappable case. I guess it's AMD motherboard only, and I really don't want to go with AMD. I want to go with Intel. I don't know why. I just want to go with Intel. I don't know if it's better or not. What do you run on your PC?
This one's a
Is it Intel or AMD? Or...
I think this one. I think our old one was AMD, but I can't remember what this new one is.
Like, I'm curious as to like what the because see, like I like to be able to look at it and see it say i5, i7, and I know kind of what I'm looking for and what I'm looking at. Compared to like with the AMD, you got the Ryzen 7, you got you got all these other names, and it's just like, well, what is this one? And come to find out that's like a 7, but more so like a 5, and it's just like, I don't know. There's different thresholds on all of it, and I think it should all be the same right across the board. That's also why we have a lot of those a lot of games that do out those compatibility updates and whatnot, because everybody's playing on something different. Like I got an i5. You know what yours is? I want to get the kid an i7. The i7 will allow him to play more games freely. You know what I mean? Less bottlenecking compared to the i5. But I don't know. I truly don't know. We left one little stone. I ain't worried about one little freaking stone. Let that rock, man. Let that rock just sit there. He can rock out. I know it's kind of steep, but come on, buddy. There we go. Hey, look at that. We're up to 45,000 again. Oh, let's take this back down there and drop it off real quick. What fields do we need to lime? I forgot.
I can't remember because it's all built in, so this is not an extra one I added to it. So.
On what's that?
Oh, if it's A&D or what?
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I look at my NVIDIA graphics rig setup thing that tells you everything that's in that's on my PC. Yeah, I got 30. I'm running 32 gig RAM at 56 megahertz, between 56 and 58 megahertz. Or 5800 megahertz, or whatever they consider that. And then a 4060. Yeah, 4060. Because I wanted to upgrade to the 4070, but by the time I got back to Walmart, they'd already sold it. And total of 3 terabytes of memory total. I got to increase it. I got to buy a 4 terabyte SD card to replace the 1 terabyte that's in there. Sorry, 2 terabytes right now. Need to increase it because I'm literally stuck. I can't add any more games. I can add mods and updates, but I can't even play Mr. C gifted me Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam, and I want to play it, but
yeah.
I have no room for it. So I'm gonna buy a 4 terabyte hard drive, and then I'm gonna temporarily move everything from this G drive now onto a USB stick. Remove that memory unit, put the new memory unit in, get it all accoladed, and then dump all this back on. Because yeah, like, I need 4 terabytes of room minimum, I feel, to do what I truly want to be able to do. I literally turned the key. Are you serious? And I accidentally left it turned on all the way, so I turn it back to the left just a tick to get it out of place, and it's like, no, you're not doing that. Alright, what time is it? 4:30. Alright, you guys. Unfortunately, I do got to call it because me and the wife got to eat. She's got to eat before she goes to work, you know. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Here, let me get my stuff turned off. Let me hop out of my tractor. Zoom in here. I don't have my normal camera on, you guys. Okay. Normally I would turn it over to my ending screen, and you'd see me with my black hat, my little. I don't wear my sunglasses in my room because.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off now.
All right, Ghost. Oh, hey, you guys, check his channel out. It's under the same name. You see it right there, Ghost Boy. You know what I mean? He does a couple different things. You guys go check his channel out.
Appreciate.
Other than that, all right, you have a good night, bud, or a good day. Yep, take care. And the rest of you guys, like I said, I don't got my camera on. That's kind of what I look like, you know. Look at that handsome little clay face. No, joking. Other than that, y'all have a great day. Stay safe. I'll be back around 6:15-ish. We're going to do some Call of Duty. And then about 10. Because like I said, the wife's working tonight, so she'll be at work all night. So I'm thinking 10, 11 o'clock, maybe-ish. Depending on how COD's going for us, how many viewers we got. We're going to jump over to some Fallout 4 tonight. Yeah, that's right. Fallout 4. We're going to finish the Brotherhood, man. We're going to finish taking out the Commonwealth. But with that being said, as always, y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Peace out. And later. Peace.